do that as best we can. But I think they probably shot it a little bit better against the zone than they did the man.
What about Adams' performance today? I know you say sometimes he gets one or two passes from you with some shots, but he was knocking down some big ones and keeping you in it. What did you think about his performance?
It's 5 of 12 from the field, 3 rebounds, didn't get an assist, didn't help us, didn't turn it over, so he didn't hurt us. And he shot, whatever that is, 40% and 33% from 3. So 70% of his shots were from 3, and he made 30% of them.
Well, it's been a while since there's been an atmosphere like this here. How important was it to put in a viable performance when you got the big crowd behind you? And what did the crowd do to help you out during your run there, do you think?
I'm really thankful for the people that came on Thursday, for the students that came, really thankful for the people that came today and spent their Sunday afternoon arranging all the things that you have to arrange, the money that's involved, the time that's involved, the effort that's involved. We really appreciate it. I thought it was great. Hopefully we can get it to that point that it's that way in early November, and it's that way in late December, and it's that way whether it's the arch rival game or not. And try to buy up all the tickets so it's all maroon and orange in there. And but at some point, our fans are just like everybody else. You know, you want to see your team win, and so I'm thankful for the families and the people and the alums and all of the people that were a part over the last 2 games. We had 0 effort on Thursday. I thought our effort was better today, but we're thankful for the people that showed up on Thursday and today.
Buzz, after the stretch that resulted in you taking a double-digit lead, do you think there was a sense of complacency down the stretch after that in terms of shot selection, defensive intensity?
No, they shot 27% in the second half, so I don't know that there's evidence to prove what you said. I think that's what really good teams do. I think that they're undefeated for a reason, and I think that we're winless for a reason in conference play. And I thought over that last 7 minutes, they did what winning teams do. But it had nothing to do with making shots. They shot 27%.
Does a game like this, though, Coach, does it show that you guys are close to breaking through and getting it winning?
I don't, not trying to be sarcastic, trying to handle my emotion in the right way, and not trying to be arrogant at all, and not trying to be Herm Edwards. But you don't play for all of that. That's the truth. And so not trying to be silly, but if we're supposed to be applauded for playing hard, well, I think you can do that over at the Blacksburg Rec. So it has to be more than that.
Were you happy with the final shot, Adam?
Yeah, you know, we knew they were going to foul, right? But the possession before, when it was coming length of the floor, they didn't foul. So I told the team, I think he will foul. They have a foul to give, but I don't know that. So we're going to run this play, and we won't get through all of the action because they're going to foul before we get through all of it. And if they don't foul, then we're going to run it. And if they foul somewhere middle of the way, then we'll run it again. So obviously they're going to sit on top of Adam. I think you were probably, I know most of you guys write your story before the ending's over, but you probably thought Adam was going to shoot. And I think they probably did too.
When Johnston made the extra pass, were you expecting him to shoot it? Do you think he should have shot it?
Absolutely. If nobody's within 10 feet of you and there's less than 30 seconds in the game and the coach just subs you in for that purpose, yes, I think you should shoot.
Do you think it was nerves?
I can't answer that. He didn't shoot. So whatever you want to say, I trust him. He's a walk-on that I gave a scholarship to. He's the toughest guy I may have ever coached, and he didn't shoot the ball.
This stretch has been especially.
What is your name?
Will Groom, Squeezy Talks.
What paper is that?
It's the school newspaper.
Is this the first time you've been here?
No.
Oh, really? It's the first time you've asked questions?
It might be.
Yeah, good to see you, Will.
Good to see you.
Is this stretch, you know, I think it was the first time in school history that the top 15 teams 4 in a row. You look on the other side of it, you know, I know, like you say all the time, you respect every opponent every game, but there is a little bit of a reprieve in the sense that, you know, you're not coming in facing the nation's best every night. I mean, how do you talk to your guys about this next phase of ACC play, or is it any different at all?
Not trying to be a smart aleck because I respect you, Kyle, but when you haven't won in 2015, regardless of whatever number the media gives a team, that has nothing to do with the Hokies. Pitt will run 36 sets on Tuesday. Jamie is a very, very good coach. You study what he's been able to do at Pitt, it's better than anybody ever that's been there. And Coach Allen was a multiple Final Four coach. So we've got a short turnaround to prepare for 36 different plays. And whether they're ranked, not ranked, at Louisville, at North Carolina, play 3 games in a row, or play 3 home games in 4 days or 5 days, it doesn't matter. We're going to play the schedule that the ACC gave us. We're aware of what they think of us. And so regardless of who we play, we have to play.
Can you at least, you and your team, take any encouragement or confidence from the potential you showed by throwing a scare into the number 2 team in the country?
Yeah, I can't remember who asked that, but I've already answered that. So they probably got it on that dictaphone there.
Is baptism by fire always a good thing for guys like Satch and Med? You know, when you throw them into games like this, is it always a good learning experience, or do you ever worry about, you know, the psyche of a kid who, you know, just waiting for him to get over the hump?
If we had some choices, I'd probably protect him a little better.
Yeah.
But we don't have any choices. We suited up 7 scholarship guys, and 4 of them are freshmen, and I can't help their age, nor can I help the guys that we've suited up. And so it is for sure baptism by fire, and I guess you can improve. I guess you can get better or you can get bitter, and we'll see what happens.
Coach, out-rebounded by double digits again. You can't make your team grow. What can you do to improve rebounding as a team?
We're trying a lot of different things. You know, we play man, we play zone, and the thing that's so discouraging, and you could probably do the numbers on this if you want to write a good story. So they shot 35% for the game, but they got 12 offensive rebounds, right? So 49 times they shot the ball, and second chance points was 9. So my guess is 4 of those 12 they scored, right? And they still only shot 35% for the game. I'm not saying that we're going to be perfect, but it's not the rebounding margin that's hurting us on defensive rebounds. It's the offensive rebounds by the opponent. So if we hold them to 35% for the game, and that includes that 20% of their points were on offensive putbacks, wonder what our first shot field goal percentage defense was. And I know I can't coach defense, but I'm saying somehow, whether it's man or zone or kind of a hybrid zone or trick you into thinking we're going to play zone, if we could just get the ball after one shot, if we can force them into missing it, that would really help our numbers.
Coach, how trying is it, you know, trying to build a team? None of us in here are basketball coaches. We wouldn't know. Being this far into ACC play, I mean, you know, what's your status and you know, how trying is it for you to kind of build something ground up here?
Good question. I probably shouldn't have been a basketball coach. I like how you guys sit back and then just come in and throw darts and kind of see where they stick and if it turns into a story or not, and wait on the coach to have an emotional breakdown so you can tweet that out. I like it. I probably, I think I've never said I'd do this a long time. I think I'm going to try to do what you guys do as soon as they run me out of here. And I'm going to be really good at it too. It's hard, but in a demented way, and I think most coaches are demented. I don't think Tony is. I think Tony's probably as good a human as there is coaching Division I basketball, but in a demented way, that's part of what I like. I like, in a demented way, that we had 7 guys, and Vegas said we weren't going to win, and you didn't think we were going to win, and let's see if we can scrape it together and try.
Yep.
I like that. And so I haven't eaten since yesterday, so I may try to get something to eat in a minute. I'll take a shower, and then as a team, we're watching tape at